Hey guys, I hope everybody's having a great day. I just ran about 5 kilometers from the hotel up here to SM Mall. Right in between SM Mall and the North parking, there's a deck. And it's about 1 kilometer long. I thought I saw 800 meters, but let's just say 1 kilometer. I just went around this track about twice. It took me a couple of kilometers to get up here. And while I'm running, I'm thinking about a video that I can make. Look at that beautiful view this morning. Look at that. That's Mount Arayat. But it's just a beautiful morning. You want to get away from traffic. You want to get away from noise. You want to run and you don't want to get hit by a car. This is a great place to do it. The video that I'm going to make today is called Lifestyle Changes. Lifestyle changes, it could be very simple, right? 4 things. And it's going to change your life completely. I'm going to give you some simple lifestyle changes. But the 4th one is going to blow your mind. So hang in here and stay with me. First one is very simple, very simple. I'm running and I'm going, one of the biggest lifestyle changes that I've ever did was I want to lose some weight. At one time I was 30-pound overweight. It was hard to move around. Hard. I had to buy new clothes. That was kind of cool. Jane says, hey, you got to stop buying those extra large because you look really funny. Well, anyway, I was about 30 pounds overweight at one time. And I said, I need to make some lifestyle changes. I need to exercise more. But I'm still overweight. But it changed my life completely. It allows me to do more things, wear better clothing. Guess what? I threw away all my old clothing, and now I get a new wardrobe, so that's a plus. But when you change that simple little lifestyle, you become much healthier, you feel much better, you got a little more pep in your go, right? So that's a simple, very simple lifestyle change. Just exercise more. Just run, lose some weight, and I was up around 190, somewhere around there. And I'm in the 170s now, so it feels good, but I've got a few more to go. Another simple lifestyle change, and that's drinking beers and alcohol. It may be it tastes good. I remember it tasting very good. I love wine. I love white wine. I think the name of the wine factory or wine resort was called Visa Tui. It was nice. Every year, I would order about 3 cases of that after I would leave, have it shipped to my house, and I would, celebrate drinking that white wine after dinner, before dinner, during dinner. But that was a tough habit to break. It was a tough habit to break. And I also partake in beer and alcohol. But I knew it was something that I enjoyed. Unlike weight, I didn't enjoy being fat. I really did not enjoy being fat. But 90% of my friends, they all drink. And I just know that, hey, it was a lifestyle change. I don't want my liver to go haywire when I'm in my 60s. I remember the days when you would get on the bus, there would be cigarettes going left and right, and you're stuck in this little bus, and you have to deal with it. My dad, he was a smoker. That is a lifestyle change, right? Something that very simple for some guys like me, but it's very hard for other people. But it will make your life much better. Your endurance is a lot stronger. If you know what I'm talking about, right? third lifestyle change is for my brain, right? Because, you know, I've worked on my endurance. I've worked on stop putting junk and bad stuff in my body. Now I've got to work on my mind. I never thought of it. You know, your mind is a muscle. You have to, the brain, you know, you got to get that brain working. It's just like your heart. You got to get that heart pumping. You know, you don't pump your heart. One of these days you're going to need it because you got to run from something. You got to catch a flight. And your heart's saying, hey, buddy, you haven't been running for years. We're not going to catch that flight. And you keep pushing. I'm going to stop working. But let's get back to the mental aspect of the lifestyle change. And this kind of happened to me by accident, right? I wasn't a blogger 3 years ago. I could care less about YouTube. I watched a few YouTubers, but when I look back at it, I think it was the best lifestyle change that I've ever had. I was basically doing just fun things. It didn't take much brain just to get on a flight, go to an island, check in a hotel, and enjoy the view, enjoy the water, you know, swim a little bit. You're with your beautiful Filipina. That doesn't take a lot of brain cells to make that happen. But let me tell you about making a YouTube video. Number one, you got to come up with an idea, right? Here I am jogging. I'm going, all right, from my hotel to this rooftop. I was like, you know, what can I do to help my subscribers improving their lifestyle? Well, now I have to create it. Now I got to put it in some form and make that video. And for me, the easiest time to make that video is when that thought, it's in your brain. It makes my brain work, keeps me sharp. But after you make the video, you got to edit the video. And now you got to post the video. Man, I had a tough time with posting videos. I don't know how to post videos. I figured that I could post it and then I just let it go. I wasn't thinking about how many subscribers I was going to get. I wasn't thinking about how much money I was going to make. None of that came to my mind. I just want to make some videos and start posting it. I saved the last for the best. But this is something that happened and my life changed. I could have stayed the same, but it changed. In my 40s, I go through a divorce, right? I was happily being a dad. I was happily being a grandfather. Go through a divorce, wife is gone. Kids are gone. I'm in this huge house. I'm overweight. I'm 190 pounds. Maybe that's one of the reasons my ex-wife left me. What do I do with myself for the next 20 years? My buddy Johnny Carter says, hey, let's go to the Philippines. What in the world am I going to do in the Philippines? I come here, completely different culture, completely different lifestyle, mentally. There wasn't this get up, go, make money. It was just great people, the culture, the people. You have, you know, I talk about this in many of my videos. You guys just got to come here and look. And you just come in, just take a couple of weeks and come here and vacation. I came here. I love what I saw. I loved the culture. I loved the people. You know, the women was great. Food was cheap. Traveling was cheap. Hotels was cheap. Yeah, a single guy. What are you going to do? Huh? You got food, shelter, beautiful women. Didn't take much for me to change my thought process and say, hey, let's come back here, right? I remember one of the times I went back to the U.S., single men, older men, we would hang out at Hooters, right? Go and have lunch. Almost every day. You're a single guy, you're older, where are you gonna go, right? There's not a lot of young women that's gonna talk to you, but at Hooters, there's a lot of young women, and they'll talk to you. When you go to Hooters, the girls are nice to you automatically because they're looking for that tip. And the way they dress tells you that they have a motive on being nice. But if you go to any other restaurants, your regular restaurants, it doesn't work that way. They may smile at you because that's part of their job. And you try to make small talk with them, Hey, boy, you're a beautiful girl. You may get that little invisible man look. Like, are you talking to me? Are you there? Don't even try to flirt with these girls unless you have a lot of money, right? If you don't have a lot of money and they don't know that you have a lot of money, you might as well forget about it. But in the Philippines, man, it doesn't matter. She's 20, 30, 40 years old. You say hello, they come back and goes, hello, sir, how are you? With a genuine smile. It's the craziest thing. I go back to the U.S., I don't get that. I come over here and I get that. It's just, when you're older, you just want to be recognized. You know, you don't want, we're not trying to pick up on the girls. We're just wanting to appreciate who we are as a human being. I was able to compare how I was treated in the Philippines versus how I was treated by the women in the U.S. You're at a grocery store. And once again, you're shopping alone, pushing the cart, picking up some milk, cereal, eggs. I eat a lot of fruits. You go to that counter, that lady just counting that, checking you out. Not checking you out, checking your groceries out. They want to get you through that line as quick as possible. Go to the same grocery store here in the Philippines. Hello, sir, how are you? They're busy, but if you try to smile at that girl, she'll smile back. Completely different attitude. Completely different attitude. And these are simple things that happens to a person. You're walking down the street, people are smiling at you. It's a phenomenon. I was at a hotel the other day in the U.S. and I think I was on the 5th floor. I get on the elevator. There's a lady there. As soon as I got in the elevator, she started freezing up. I was like, oh crap, I better not make a move towards her. She'll scream. I mean, it was a weird feeling. I was like, I'm just gonna kind of stand in the corner and look away from her. You get those feelings when you're in the U.S. Lifestyle changes. And stop doing what you've been doing for the last year, last 5 years, 10 years, and just take a chance and come to the Philippines for vacation for 2 weeks. I came here for 2 weeks and I've been here for 18 years. So it was a big lifestyle change. I had to rethink about how much money I want to make in life. Because, I still had another 20 years of ability to make a lot of money. So I chose where I could still make some money in the U.S., but not become rich, because why? Living here in the Philippines, you don't have to be rich. It's pretty cheap to live here. But I manage. I'm able to live a pretty good life. It's been a nice journey for me for the last 18 years, and I'm not going to change it for anything. 4 things that's going to change your life. Exercise. Number 2, change what you put in your mouth. Alcohol, fatty foods, cigarettes. That's going to change your life. Simple things. 3rd thing, get your mind going, right? You're physically ready, but let's get that mind going. Get your mind sharp. And YouTube just happened to get my brain sharp. That's why I'm talking to you guys at 7 in the morning. Instead of sleeping and I'm making a video. But the 4th thing, that's a total, complete adjustment of your lifestyle. You go from doing what you're doing every day in the U.S., you got to pick up, pack your bags, buy some tickets, take care of your hotel situation, get on that plane and fly 8,000 miles to a country where people are very nice to you, and see if your life change. I guarantee you, you may have that major lifestyle change if you come to the Philippines. All right, guys, we'll talk to you later. That's my little talk with you guys.